So, are you guys ready?
Sí, yes. Sí.
No. Sí.
Only yes or no? Ajax will be champion again in the next 3 years.
Yes.
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 This is the best job I've ever had in my life.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Farioli sleeps more at the club than in his own house.
No.
Last one, football is life.
Yes.
So I am Felipe Sanchez, born in Spain in a really small town, Granja de Torrehermosa, in the region of Extremadura. I started to be coach really early, 20 few years old, and I traveled quite a lot through the world. I studied in Osasuna, in Pamplona, then I moved to Qatar, to Aspire Academy, where I joined Francesco and some other people from the staff. Then I went to Ecuador. From Ecuador, I moved to Turkey to join Francesco again. Then to Nice, and since June we are here in Amsterdam.
You said really short, right?
It's my career, right?
It's great.
I'm Dave Vos, 41 years old. Since 2009 at the club. Yeah, first time at the first team now, so no, really happy.
So I'm Daniele Cavalletto, unfortunately 47 years old, and so 20 years in the football professional. So since June here, I'm married without children, and that's all.
Yeah. And where are you from?
From Padova, Italy.
When did you hear about that you were going to Ajax, and what was your reaction?
End of May, I was in Nice, we were in Nice, and when Francesco told me, I could feel my heart here in my throat. When you start to like football, I grew up, and my first memories was a dream team of Johan Cruyff in Barcelona, and then the next memories were to put the TV and to see Ajax winning the Champions League with the goal of Patrick Kluivert.
You can smell the importance of this club. I mean, just to see picture of Van Gaal or pictures of Cruyff is something that is really make me also proud about myself, about our journey. And so I think that this one is the thing that pushed me a lot to try to do something important for this club that has already many things important in the past.
And I think around the same period maybe that they heard about the transfer. That was the first time that I spoke with Francesco, not live but on via FaceTime. So yeah, that was the first time that I met him, and yeah, in a month later we connected. You start directly to talk about so many things, about the philosophy, backgrounds, and yeah, it was a really easy process.
Can you all describe your role within the staff or within the team?
Well, I think I am assistant. I try to help in the way that I can. If I have to say something, I think we are very holistic. We don't have responsibility very in boxes, let's say. But if I have to say something, so I try to be focused in the individual development of the player, to have a more individual view. And yeah, during the games I try to see the game from the tactical camera, to be in touch with Osman, the video analyst, and to try to support from this, let's say, perspective.
In Holland we are really like, you have a staff and this is your job, this is your job, this is your job and your responsibility. And I must say what we share is so much passion, and everybody is so passionate about the game and the knowledge of everybody, but everybody has his own qualities, and that comes together. So what I see a lot and what I experience in the last couple of months is everybody is responsible for everything. So it's not that one is responsible for the offensive part, defensive part. The only thing maybe that we share a little bit is set pieces, the defensive set pieces. I do a little bit more the offensive set pieces, but when we talk about the offensive set pieces, Feli come always with a kind of angle, or then as an angle that you think, did you thought about that one? So it's not really stick to one task. So we speak about the training sessions with each other. We discuss about the game plan with each other. So yeah, that's a little bit the thing. So I think that everybody's responsible for everything. That's for me what I take the most in the last couple of months with that.
So Daniele, the Italian assistant, is the way that you speak the Italian language something that makes things easier sometimes?
Bah, no, I think no, because I mean, Francesco is from Italy, but I mean that is not so Italian in the way to live. So I feel myself the only Italian guy in the staff, to be honest. And I'm so proud about my nation. But by the way, I mean I'm joking. But no, because really most of the time, also when I speak with Francesco, I prefer to speak English. Also because it's kind of a respect for the people around me. Because if you speak Italian, looks like that you are speaking about something that is in between me and Francesco, and it's not like this. It's normal that maybe, and for example, this one is something that I'm used to do. Maybe in the bench, the connection with Francesco is more up to me, but because it's faster to speak Italian than English. But really, there are many moments where we are together and we speak English that is strange, but it's the way to live for us now. In the last 4 years, I think that I spoke more English than Italian.
Yeah. And on the bench, how do you guys do that? You speak English, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I mean, if we don't speak English, but if you hear some Spanish word or Italian word, it's because we are quite hungry, and so is this one the point.
That's the passion.
Yes.
And I think, Dave, you will understand some words now, I think, in Italian and Spanish.
Yes.
A little bit.
Don't repeat.
The important ones. The important ones.
So how do you experience a game?
There are many games, many different games, many moments in the game. I think something that for me was really difficult to understand and to be part is that here in Holland the people is very calm, very polite, and sometimes in the game, you know, I start to feel the fire inside. I start to look at the 4 referee and I need to control myself. But I think it's part of the game also, and as I said before, you know, these players, this club last year, they suffer a lot. They were coming from a really tough period, and to experience such an amount of emotions in a very short period, everything went out, and you know, this is how I am at the end. I don't fake. To be honest, when I saw and somebody sent to me things I don't like at all. I don't like to see myself in that way, but it's part of the game.
It's españolito, eh?
That fire sometimes you felt also that needed in the game, and also the players give so much during the training sessions, during every 3 days. So if you're on the bench and you know what they are going through because of the whole week and they're fighting for everything, if then you see something happening on the pitch that is not fair or that you think that it's a bad decision or whatever, then you feel it, and that's for the players, but it's also for everybody that's involved. So. I really like it, and I know that the players like it as well.
How is it to work with Francesco?
But what I really like about him is and we share, I think this, and that's maybe the same what Dan shared, so the willingness to learn, the relentless effort that you put into something, the chase of perfection, and if you share the same values in that one, then you make that connection, and that's why I think the process went really smooth and really quick. And maybe that was necessary as well, because we have to make big steps, and so we spend so many times together. If I see my wife and my kids a couple of hours a day, but with these guys the last couple, we had a meeting today, and I cannot remember more, but I think it was 48 days that we spent together, that we have in hotels and everything, so you spend so many times together. And if you share the same values as a person, as a human being, but also as a professional, that's the only way it could happen. And so that's why it's still, you said football is life, that's still how it is, but it's also if you want to spend so many time with each other, then that's the only way it could be possible.
It's not difficult to describe Francesco, because for me Francesco is a dreamer and is a worker, and is the perfect combination of these two different words, because you can be a dreamer and say I dream to be, but I don't have the desire, the passion, I don't want to put the effort to arrive there. If you can be a worker, but maybe without one dream in the mind. I think that Francesco is a dreamer and a worker. I don't know if he's more worker or dreamer. I think that the dream lead his life, and to be worker help to achieve the dream.
You feel the energy and the passion of Francesco. It doesn't matter the day, one day like today, after playing one game very late, he's there pushing and he's bringing us with him. We see, most of us, the game with the same glasses, and this is something that is not easy to find. To find such an amount of player, of staff, of one environment that see the game through the same glasses is really something special.
So, looking forward to next year?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the halfway of the journey from this season, and yeah, we are so far. We still in every cup, in every competition, and yeah, everything to dream of and everything to fight for. And of course, we need to grow in that process with each other, and we have so many things to improve. But yeah, I believe that everything is possible in this club, in this environment, with the fans. If you play Telstar, with all the respect of the world, but if there's 55,000 people there to come in that game, and in minute 90 they were just still going in the way they are going, that gives so much energy to go and to proceed.
Is there something you want to say to the fans for next year?
To be honest, I want to wish to be healthy, because I think that to be healthy is the most important part in the life. Keep dreaming, because I think that is another important part in the life, and to enjoy the family, because it's true that for us and also for them, the football is life, but life without family is not life anymore.